Hi everybody, it's Abe Long. Thanks again for watching another episode of Economics where we talk about your mindset, your mission, and your money. I'm also the author of Start Me Up, the No Business Plan, which is a book that actually helps you get your ideas and concepts from your mind into the marketplace without wasting your time with the idea of a frickin' business plan. There's also an Amazon bestseller. Go pick up a copy. I'll sign it if you get it to me. We also have a workshop coming up. So I would love for you to learn more about that by going to economics.com. You'll find out more about that as well. Today I want to talk to you about the importance of circle of friends and a circle of influence. Now, your circle of friends and your circle of influence will dictate your income and your outcome. Does that make sense? Now here's why it's important. You are the average of the 5 closest people in your life, the 5 closest friends that you have. And studies have shown that you are literally within thousands of dollars in income of your 5 closest friends, the people that you're with. If you're not happy with what you make today, if you're not happy with what you earn today, you need to consider changing the circle of influence in your life. Because, again, emotions and information is very infectious, as well as how you feel is infectious. If you have friends who are always negative, it's infectious. You create the negative thought loops in your mind that stay with you. It takes at least 30 days to break a basic habit in your life. 30 days. Studies have shown it takes 30 days to break a basic habit in your life. That can be something as simple as the way you brush your teeth, the way you eat your cereal, the way you eat with a knife and fork, how you take a shower, how you wash your hair. To break that habit consistently takes at least 30 days of constant practice and energy. Also, is either the 5-to-1 rule or the 17-to-1 rule is another example. It takes at least 17 positive things in order to break 1 negative thing. You notice that? Maybe you have friends in your life who are constantly negative, constantly putting things down, constantly complaining. After a while of you going through a process where you're starting to change, you start feeling how the negativity makes you sick, like in your spirit and in your soul. You literally start evolving into someone different. So I had a friend recently who wanted to go to a training / mastermind with a famous entrepreneur. And she told her friends about it, and it cost about maybe $400 to attend this. And I honestly would have gone myself if it was in my city, was in a different city. And she said everybody she spoke to told her that it was a bad idea to go. And when she told me about it, I said, you got to go to this. This is ridiculous. This guy's out of control. He's great. He's great information. And here's another reason why, which we ended up talking after that. But here's another reason why it was important that she went to that. And like anybody else, if you have that opportunity, it's not just what you get to learn from that. It's the people who come, the people you meet. And here's why. The people you meet there are on the same path as you are. The people who are telling you not to go aren't on the same path. It's pretty obvious. But with most people, we end up feeling the negativity coming over us like a cloud, like a wet blanket. We tend to shrink with it in order to try and stay away from it and not be different and not be out of the norm or out of the average. The average person doesn't want to push themselves. The average person doesn't want to make a change. The average person doesn't want to mold themselves into something different or something better, right? So they don't read. They go out all the time. Maybe they just sit around and watch TV all day. Maybe they don't have any goals or passions. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people in this world, and in your lives you probably are like that. We all have dreams and visions. We all do. The people who are successful actually act on them. The majority of the people make excuses for them. Does that make sense? So it's imperative that you think about who are your closest friends, your 5 closest friends, your circle of influence, right? And your circle of friends. And look at who these people are. What are they doing with their lives? What are they interested in? Are they interested in things you're interested in? Are you looking to change yourself and mold and become better? Improvement is great. If you're willing to spend money, $400, $1,000 to go to a conference, to go to a speech, to go to a lecture, the reason you spend that money is because you're going to get exponential return on that. That makes sense? You're not spending $400 for $400's sake. You're spending $400 for the value you get. The conferences I go to, the programs that I purchase, the books that I buy, $30 book, I'm trying to get $100,000 out of that book, $1 million out of that book, in experience, in knowledge, and the people I potentially could meet who are like-minded, who want to help you just like you want to help them. Does that make sense? The average person won't read. The average American reads 1 book a year. The top CEOs read 4 to 5 books per month. That's 60 books a year versus one. And the one book that's being read a year are books like Hunger Games, 50 Shades of Grey, Divergent, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, that kind of stuff. Nothing wrong with reading fiction. But if that's all you read, then your whole life, you don't be surprised if your whole life remains fiction and your dreams remain fiction. While the average or the top CEOs are reading anywhere from 60 books a month or more, 60 books per year or more, you're reading one book per year. And you wonder why there's a disparity in income. And you wonder why there's a disparity in lifestyle. There's a disparity in freedom. There's a disparity in what we want in this world and in this life. Your personal development is tied almost directly with the income that you make and the income that you currently earn. That's it. You know why? Because if you don't work better on yourself than you do on your job, there's no way you're going to produce at the optimum, at the peak level. It can't be. A lot of people wake up in the morning and go to work and just coasting through life. Don't let that be you. So again, look at the people who are in your life, the circle of influence, the circle of friends, and think about where you want to be, and work on a way to create strength to avoid the people who are giving negativity to you. They're not, it's not their dream, it's your dream. So if it's your dream, you got to get up and make it happen. There's no excuses, there's no time. Time's not promised. Develop a sense of urgency, and I promise you, your dreams and your goals will come to fruition. As always, chances aren't given, chances are taken, so be bold and go get it.